total game changer, because with that technology and then the infrastructure that follows behind it, range anxiety should be a thing of the past.
CATL has more than 1/3 of the world's EV battery manufacturing capacity. They can scale it.
Analysts say this will be the year in China when EVs finally outsell internal combustion engine passenger cars for the first time.
Analyst says that this year, EVs will outsell combustion engines in China for the first time. Wrap your heads around that. EVs will outsell combustion engines in China? Yes. And they said it will happen this year. Whilst in America, we have like a 1% penetration rate. And we know why. We know it's because of inferior technology here in America. But how big of a share will NIO take is the question. And with this huge ramp up where China EVs will outsell combustion engines, in this pivotal moment in history, at this time where NIO is already poised to ramp up in a massive way due to the in-house technology and due to all of our updated models that's going to be released in every quarter, starting from this month, how much of a market share is NIO poised to take with its sub-brands and with its main brand NIO? Well, to set the stage for this video, take a look at this clip and then we shall continue.
Talking about now, and there's no question that trade can be an act of war. And I think it's led to bad things. Just the attitudes it's brought out in the United States. I mean, we should be looking to trade with the rest of the world, and we should do what we do best, and they should do what they do best. And I don't think it... That's what we did originally. I mean, we were good at producing tobacco and cotton 250 years ago, and we traded it. And we want a prosperous world with 8 countries with nuclear weapons, including a few that are what I would call quite unstable. I do not think it's a great idea to try and design a world where a few countries say, ha, 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 we've won, and other countries are envious. So my import certificate idea, which went no place, I think we've got extra copies. With not a great demand for the copies. If anybody did, and if you'd like, and write the office, I think we could probably send you a copy of it. But the main thing to do is not use trade. Should not be a weapon. And the United States, we've won. I mean, we have become an incredibly important country, starting from nothing 250 years ago. There's nothing been anything like it. And it's a big mistake, in my view, when you have 7.5 billion people that don't like you very well, and you got 300 million that are crowing in some way about how well they've done. And I don't think it's right, and I don't think it's wise.
All right, guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So you hear the man from the man's mouth, the man himself, the great living legend Warren Buffett. He says tariffs amounts to war. It amounts to war. And that countries, we should allow countries to do what they do best. Why should we suppress and try to destroy a country for doing what's right? This is how sick the West has become, especially, sadly, by the country that I live in. And if we allow countries to do what they do best, and we do what we're good at, and we can still trade with each other, they make money, we make money, everyone is happy. So I just wanted to show that clip. To put things into perspective, the great Warren Buffett is absolutely right. And this can actually prevent wars, whether it's a cold war or a hot war. Because like I said, what's wrong with allowing countries to do what they do best? So in America, we were making chips and selling them to the Chinese manufacturers that were making the fridges, the phones, the laptops, the EVs. But the American government decided to put a ban on chips going to China. How foolish that was. How foolish. How idiotic and stupid can you be? So now they decided to make their own chips where we thought they weren't able to do it. Now Huawei is making the chips. Nvidia is in serious trouble, and I predicted this since last year. So now we're not even making money from the chips because they're making better chips than us, especially NIO with the God chip. And now they're still making better phones, laptops, and cars. So we lost all the way around when we could have done partnerships and make a lot of money. How foolish. Well, what is NIO doing to capture a massive amount of market share this year where China is poised to sell more EVs than combustion engines? Well, listen up, guys. As I've said before, Emperor William Lee said that they're going to release updated models, 9 models this year, starting from this month. This is why I am so bullish, understanding that I will become a millionaire. It says images circulating online have revealed the interior of the upcoming 2025 NIO EC6, offering the first look at the Chinese EV maker's refreshed coupe SUV before its official launch expected for later this month. The month of May 2025 is going to be a fantastic year. The images shared by automotive blogger on Weibo, another company I've been buying shares into, but anyway, show that the 2025 EC6 will feature a horizontal central display as used in NIO's recently launched flagship sedan, the ET9. Boom! And let me say this, guys. You see that huge, not the L90. The L90 is also going to be a masterclass, but the huge SUV that we're coming out with, I believe it's called the ES8, that we're coming out with this year, I believe it's going to be an ET9 on steroids. Yes. It's going to be an ET9 on steroids with steer-by-wire and everything that the ET9 have, but in an SUV. Let's see. The blogger also said the vehicles have started arriving at NIO delivery centers in China. They already started arriving at NIO delivery centers in China. The 2025 NIO EC6 has already arrived at the delivery centers and display vehicles are likely to be available soon, the user wrote. My God. The shift to a column-mounted gear selector allows the center console to support wireless charging of 2 smartphones. Another thing that NIO needed to do, and we've done it. In the exterior, the 2025 model suffered minor exterior design changes, including more squared-off headlight contours, sharper bumper lines, and a larger front grille. Design cues also draw from the ET9. Yes. So they are drawing from the ET9. The EV maker, oh, and let me also say this, guys, a very famous actor in China, the most famous actor just bought an ET9. I just saw that as well. The EV maker launched the first generation EC6 based on NIO's NT 1.0 platform in December 28, 2019. Since then, we've come a long way. The current version starts at $49,300 US in China, and William Lee said that they are not going to be raising prices from the last thing I heard. On the updated models, they will not have to raise prices. Other EV makers are raising prices, and a lot of it is due to the tariffs and the chips they have to buy. We don't have to buy. And our margins will yet increase. This is why I said this is our year, guys. The interior leak follows a regulatory filing in February from China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, which confirmed that the 2025 model year will bring updated versions of NIO's ET5 sedan, ET5 Touring, ES6 branded EL6 in Europe, and EC6. NIO is expected to officially launch a refresh EC6 along with the updated ES6, ET5, and ET5 Touring between May and June. Between May and June. The rollout will focus on improvements to the exterior and interior, as well as upgraded smart driving system, This is the most important thing. I'm curious to see if Skyos is coming in these systems. The refresh model will also mark NIO's transition away from NVIDIA chips in favor of its in-house Shenji 9031 autonomous driving chip. Boom! You see, I called it. I said NVIDIA is going to be in some trouble. It's coming to pass. It's just basic common sense. It says, which is built using a 5 nanometer process and packs more than 50 billion transistors. These new models will also run on NIO's proprietary Skyos vehicle operating system. And the actor who bought the ET9, guys, is none other than Wayne Lai Yu Chung. Born May 4, 1964, is a Hong Kong actor. He became one of Hong Kong's most successful television actors after starring in TVB hit drama series Rosie Business. Lai won 3 TVB Anniversary Awards for Best Actor, making him only one of 3 actors who have 3 wins in that category, bringing a lot of awareness again to our company. So this year is going to be yummy for the tummy. We all know that. We just have to have patience. And in the following years after that, NIO will grow from the sapling. This year from a sapling to a little tree, and by next year into a little forest. So I will sit back and ride the wave up. What are you doing? I hope you guys found this video yet again on a Monday morning to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up right here. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.